Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the words of the Mesillas Yesharim, talking about this very high and lofty level called Tahara, purity. And I'm not saying, says the Ramchal, that any service of HaKadosh Baruch Hu that is not on the highest level of Tahara, of purity, is going to be rejected by Hashem. Chas v'shalom. Ki HaKadosh Baruch Hu einu mikapeich schar kol birya. HaKadosh Baruch Hu doesn't withhold the reward that is due to anyone. That means whatever madrega, whatever level you're on, however you serve Hashem, wherever your holiness is holding or not holding, if you do the mitzvahs, you're still going to get rewarded. Hashem's going to reward all actions according to their value, to what they are. So if you did a mitzvah, although it might be missing this element of tahara, of purity, you still get the reward for the mitzvah. So don't despair over here, says the Ramchal, that because we're not on this level, that it's worthless, that everything else that we do, of course, says the Ramchal, you're going to get rewarded for all of that. Amnam, however, al ha'avoida temima ani medamer. I'm referring to over here avoida temima, perfect service of Hashem. Like the Ramchal mentioned in the very beginning of our sefer over here, that's the goal. The goal is to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the most perfect of ways. That's our whole life, is what our whole life is dedicated to. And therefore, haroi l'kol oivei Hashem be'emes, anyone who truly loves Hashem and serves HaKadosh Baruch Hu from ahava, from love, he's trying to achieve the level of avodah tamima, pure service. And what is pure service? Perfect service is only that which is completely pure. When something is pure, tahara, this that we're describing, we're removing all of the impurities that are there inside of the service of Hashem, and we're serving HaKadosh Baruch with our hearts, with our minds, with our souls, and we are removing all of the sediment from the impurities. That itself is considered avodah tahara legamri, completely pure. When the focus of one's service of Hashem is completely on HaKadosh Baruch Hu and nothing else. And anything that will cause a person to be distant from this level, according to the distance, that is going to create the extent of the deficiency of the lacking here as well. So it's up to us, says the Ramchal, as he's been writing throughout the entire Sefer. Whether you want to be Zahir, you want to be Zariz, you want to be Nakim, whatever you want to be on, whichever level you want to be holding on, it's up to you. And so too in the world of Tahara, of purity, that wherever you distance yourself from that trait, therein will lie the distance of pure service to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This is what King David taught us. Mili b'shamayim, who do I have in heaven besides you, Hashem? And with you I wish for nothing else on earth. Meaning, I'm not interested in all of the rigmarole of this world. I'm interested in pure service of Hashem. I want to make sure that I'm connected to you, that I'm davek to you, that I'm clinging to you in every single way. That's Dovid HaMelech. That's the life, that's the level that he was on. It says also, Tzrufa imrasecha ma'od, your word is very refined. The Avdecha aheva, and your servant, me, says Dovid HaMelech, I love it. I love the words of Torah, how refined they are, how they are cleansed, how there's no impurities that are in them. Just like when a person has metals and gold and silver and he needs to refine it to get out all the impurities that are there, that's the way that I look at your words of Torah and of the mitzvahs. In reality, the avodas Hashem needs to be much more refined than that of gold and of silver. Good, you have gold with some particles in there. Get rid of the particles, and if you don't, no one's going to notice. But when it comes to avodas Hashem, the service of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, so we have to remove the particles of impurity. And if we don't, it's going to be noticed. It'll be noticed by Hashem. Like it says about the Torah itself, Imrais Hashem Amaros Ta'arais. It says that the words of Hashem are like pure words. Kesef, Tzarov, like refined silver, which is clear to the world and is purified 7 times over, which means that there's an enormous amount of purification going on in this pure silver. When it comes to the words of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, His Torah, His mitzvahs, Avodas Hashem, we have to keep purifying and refining it again and again and again to make sure that the impurities are gone, and we stand before HaKadosh Baruch Hu betahara, with purity. But as the Ramchal writes, it's not to diminish any level that we have in our Avodas Hashem. It's all pleasing and it's all favorable in the eyes of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We're just trying to reach a higher level over here by purifying ourselves from any of the sediment that might exist. Have a wonderful day.